Hey there, Wes Dove with Dove Development and Consulting. Wanted to send a quick message just to kind of set the tone for what you can expect over the next 4 or 5 days with a daily dose of leadership. So before I get into that, I want to reference something that John Maxwell said as he opened up Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. One of the most powerful books, one of the most easily and quick to apply books that I've read of John's, of over 100 books that he's written. That was the one that we could really put in place immediately. I remember reading that in early 2010 when it came out, and it was just one of those moments where we're going, wow, this is something we can do right now, where a lot of the work that he's done has been phenomenal, but it's been really big picture. How do we grow long term and so on? Now, the reason that the rest of the week in a daily dose of leadership is going to hone in on that is on May 31st, Friday, May 31st, Cindy is going to be doing a workshop, and it's going to be in modeling the Maxwell method of speaking with really a focus on speaking with authority, confidence, and impact. And here's what I'll tell you. Early in that book, early in Everyone Communicates, Few Connect, John makes the statement, and it's a strong statement. He says that your ability to connect with your audience, and he references whether it's one-on-one, whether it's a group of 3 or 4, or whether it's a group of 200, your ability to connect with your audience is going to be determined. The influence that you've got with that audience is really determined by the way you connect with them and the way you're able to communicate your message and really get it through. Now, there's going to be several different pieces that I'll hit on over the next several days. But before I get into that, I really want to walk you through something that we're going to do that's pretty cool and along the lines of this Speaking with Authority, Confidence, and Impact workshop that Cindy's got at the end of May. So as executive directors with the John Maxwell team, we've got some really exclusive licensed content that we can deliver. Cindy's mastered this stuff with the Maxwell method of speaking. What she's done with Speakers Club has been phenomenal, but this is really a deep dive half-day session. Speakers Club is great, but it's for a different purpose. This is a deep dive session to really give you a quick shot of how can I craft my message immediately, how can I get good at what I do so I can communicate effectively, whether it's one-on-one in a sales role, whether it's with a group of 2, 3, 4, 5 folks that are my direct reports, whether I'm a foreman or a lead man or a supervisor, whatever that may be, or maybe it's in a bigger audience. Maybe you already do some speaking. How do you craft that message to make sure you're the most effective you can possibly be? So it's going to touch on how do you really connect with that audience? How do you overcome the fear? Guess what, guys? In 2000, I was terrified when I had to first start speaking in front of groups, delivering messages, doing training, and so on. How do you overcome it? Here's what I'll tell you. My way and your way may be very, very different, but this content's going to give you a lot of tools for that. Another thing that we're going to do is it's going to talk about how you develop your own style. Again, my way and your way of even delivering aren't going to be the same. When I remember trying to emulate friends and mentors of mine, and I'm not them, couldn't do that. Craft in the content. How do you weave your own stories in that you can get the most impact, get the most buy-in, and use your own life experiences to deliver that message? Now, here's what we're going to do. There's a bonus. As executive directors with the John Maxwell team, we have pricing that we have to follow for certain content, and this is one of those things. So the price point on this particular session is $197. It's a 4-hour session. The folks that are participate and complete the course get a certificate of completion. It's really nice stuff that we were able to be licensed with and provide with you, but we're going to do something else. So we've got our Q3, our third quarter of 2019 Emerging Leader Development course coming up. And if you're seeing this message, when you register for the Speaking with Authority, Confidence, and Impact workshop on May 31st, we're going to give you complimentary access to the Q3 Emerging Leader Development course. So that by itself is a $247 price point. I would argue that it's probably easily a $1,000 value by itself, but we're going to give you that at no cost simply for taking part in this May 31st Speaking with Authority, Confidence, and Impact workshop. That half-day session at $197. Now, here's what I promise you. That $197 is going to be something awesome for you. The Emerging Leader Development, we get rave feedback on that and the action steps and things people put in place, but we're going to give you that at no cost, $247 value just for taking part in the speaking workshop on May 31st, and we're really excited. Now, here's why. A big piece of emerging leader development is communication. And these two things go hand in glove. And we really want you to be able to have those key tools to make an impact in your role currently and the roles that you have moving forward. So look forward to catching those couple things on Daily Dose of Leadership over the next several days. And we're excited to have you a part of what we do and look forward to seeing you soon. So if you have any questions, reach out to me or Cindy directly. But again, how do you make sure you communicate? How do you make sure you develop the right influence to get your message across and have the right kind of impact on everybody that you're responsible for leading? So make it a great day. Look forward to seeing you soon. God bless.